How about we start out with the Seattle cornerbacks? They got a couple of very talented players. I guess what do you see in their
Oh yeah, for sure. They're definitely talented. That's without a doubt. Just the physicality that they play in. Of course, the height man over there, him being so tall and so lengthy. It's definitely difficult to go against those type of corners that have so much with so much area that they can cover at one time. So it definitely will be difficult, going against those type of corners, but we're ready for the matchup at any time. We always love that type of competition. And then, of course, in their home stadium, with their crowd, it definitely will be a good matchup.
Unlocked a little bit more in the offense, and if so, what and why?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we feel like we haven't been hurting ourselves. That's the main important thing. If we hurt ourselves, of course we go backwards instead of going forward, and we hurt ourselves in different ways. Whenever we have those pre-snap penalties, the turnovers, stuff like that. That's what hurts us, and we can't get into a rhythm. We can't get into that momentum. But if we're going out there and we're stacking up those drives and we're getting points on the board, and then the defense is getting us the ball back. That's the main thing. That energy is always going to circulate. That momentum is always going to carry on into that offense, and we have a lot of weapons on our team, and of course Sam is getting a little bit more comfortable every single game with the guys that's out there on that field. So I feel like going into the game, we definitely have a good plan. We have a good system and concepts to the plays that we want to run, and I feel like just the execution has been the highest the last couple weeks.
Hey Justin, when you talk about Sam's comfort, how does that show up in those moments? Is that just getting the play out smoothly? Is that just getting everybody lined up properly? Like, what do you mean?
All of the above. He is the quarterback. He is the one that's he's the steering wheel of the whole entire offense. So when he comes into the huddle and he's calm, he's confident, and then we go line up and he's throwing the ball the way he's throwing it. Of course, Aaron Jones is running the ball the way he needs to run it, and the receivers and tight ends are playing the way they need to play. And of course, the O-line given time. We feel like we're a difficult offense to play against. The defense has a lot of trouble to cover all of us at one time, especially with a quarterback like Sam that's mobile, being able to move in the pocket, scramble, and being able to throw the ball on the run. So I feel like he's just feeling himself more comfortably now later in the season.
You guys have obviously played in plenty of loud games. Do you enjoy going to a place like Seattle where it's kind of known for being like a hostile environment?
Yeah, it reminds me of like a Buffalo. Just the effect that the crowd has, on the team, and even us, just the crowd behind us, and it's always tough. I've heard plenty of stories about Seattle and their fan base and the way they come and how loud that place really is. So we're definitely working on those situations, being able to communicate without being right next to each other and without being able to hear each other. So I feel like that's going well, but as long as we're all communicating, we're all on the same page, all we got to do is go out there and play ball.
Yesterday, Sam was talking about this preseason barbecue thing. I don't know if you were there. I don't know if the receivers made food, but I'm kind of. What do you remember about that?
Yeah, we had a little battle, a cookout, you should say, on who would make the best, food. So I think the tight ends won though. The tight ends won. Johnny Munt had the best food. I don't think the receivers did too well. I didn't cook. I didn't cook during that day. But I've heard that the receivers didn't do too well. But Coach Keenan helped a little bit, so at least we had a little bit of help. But I don't think our guys really cook in that room. For the most part. We had to rely on Keenan for the most part.
Was it a single receiver that stepped up?
Nah, man. We have a young room at that. We don't really have older guys that's have families and stuff like that. So, I mean, for the most part, we're on our own. So,
Uncooked.
oh, for sure not. I think he's the last one to be able to cook. So, yeah, that's not our type of game,
Just with the offseason, what Sam was talking about was just how you guys came together as a team during the offseason. How important do you think that was to the results of this year?
Oh, very important. The spending time with your teammates is the main important thing. Just building that chemistry with your teammates. The people that you go out there and battle with. That's the main important thing. Even in 2019 at LSU when we won the national championship, it was the exact same way. How the team bonded together. We did everything together. The way we hung out, the way we respected each other, and just the way we carried each other. It's just that's definitely our main important thing. Once you get all guys, on the same page and willing to do whatever to fight for one another, then everything else is going to come. Just the wins are going to stack, the turnovers are going to come, the big plays are going to come, and then the main important thing when that adversity hits, and then you have those guys that you rely on and that you trust to back you up at all costs. That's the championship teams that you want in your building.
Just with Aaron Jones, what have you just been most impressed by having him here, like playing with him day in, day out?
Yeah, just his ability to fight for those extra yards, his ability to step in and make those key blocks for Sam that has that blitzer coming in. And just his efforts to go in and no matter what happens, no matter if he fumbles, no matter if he drops the ball, no matter if he misses a block, he's going to move on to the next play, come back out there with his brothers, and he's going to keep fighting and keep going. That's the guys that we want in our building. That's the guys that we want to fight for a championship. And adding him to our team and just with his leadership and just the way he carry himself and how he go about his day-to-day routine, coming to practice, just being in the training room, all of those things. He's definitely that leader that we needed, especially in the running back room.
Did you like his Spider-Man pose when he didn't quite get up?
Yeah, I was right there looking at him. I seen him trying to climb. I was like, that's a long climb. But when he transitioned to the Spider-Man, it was a good touch. He played it off well.